Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how you doing
Awesome.
today?
Great. What's your question?
Oh, I'm okay. So yeah, I'm 25. Recently been on a series of dates with a 41-year-old woman.
Oh,
She's been awesome. We've gone painting, dining. We've done beach dates. We're gearing up to go bungee jumping to do something a bit more adventurous.
Congratulations.
okay.
But I've been having an uneasy feeling about her recently after recalling some conversations.
Oh,
Oh,
She says she'll only date younger guys and now wants to explore the possibility of a romantic relationship together.
okay.
She's also divorced. She has a daughter, and that kind of has me up at night thinking, why does she want someone in their 20s?
ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, and I've never had any children of my own. I haven't even had a girlfriend before this. So
Nice.
needless to say, while I like her a lot, there's a small part of me that questions her intentions. Could y'all please tell me, why would a woman her age want to choose someone my age given her situation? And could it be like a distraction from her past or something else?
Oh,
Scott, you're moving into the big leagues, buddy. You're going from like high school to the NFL.
all right. Okay.
It feels like it, yeah. I'm out of my
Okay.
league.
That's great. Okay.
Wow.
So, okay. So first of all, she's divorced. She has a daughter. Well, one, it's good that she's divorced before y'all have a relationship. So that's nice. I'll take that as a positive. But so you're wondering, why would she possibly want to be with somebody in their 20s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So first of all, what are the bad options? Bad options are she just wants to have like sex all the time with a young hot dude. Like I guess we could call that bad, right? But it's probably like the most surface level of reasons.
Right.
Right.
There's so many reasons.
First of all, have you seen men in their 40s? Like, not a lot of them are great. So her dating pool
I am
is
offended.
a little bit different. Okay. You can be offended over there. That's
Offended all
fine.
you want.
It's fine. But so the one reason could be just like very, very superficial, right? Next reason could be like some actual stuff. Okay. And you said like, could she maybe just like, could you just be a distraction or like just kind of like, a happy relationship versus the bad one she's been in? Yeah, very likely. There's a lot of people out there who will go from a crap relationship to one that feels very good.
Couldn't it be to a point that they feel like because they've been in a bad relationship for so long that they've missed out?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like,
Sure.
I didn't go to college. I always wanted to go to college.
I think it's a very natural process for somebody to go through one relationship and go, okay, well, I didn't like any of that. What do I want to experience instead? Right? And so she's looking at all of the things that happened in the marriage going, okay, I don't want that guy ever again. So let's just veer to the other direction.
Yeah.
And if I had to guess what a 40-year-old woman would want with a 20-year-old dude, first of all, just talking about all the dates you've taken her on, you're fun as shit.
Right.
Okay.
I'm like, you're not giving yourself enough credit over here, buddy.
Again, I don't know too many old men who want to go do like pottery and painting and walking on the beach. Like
Every weekend?
you've got energy.
Every weekend?
You're a creative person. Like that sounds very appealing, right? And she might feel like she's also still got a lot of life left, like wants to be active, wants to do fun things. And an old geezer in his 50s is not going to want to go do those things with her, right? So there could be that's very attractive. You also, your goals in your life might actually align with her goals in her life.
Right.
Right? Well, think of it this way. Coming out of a marriage, maybe she didn't explore a lot of and also raising a kid, maybe she didn't really explore a lot of the goals that she had for herself in her life. She might be starting a different career. She might be like wanting to learn new things, expand a little bit. And a young man in his 20s is kind of all about expansion.
Right.
There's
growth.
a lot. Yeah, exactly.
If you're in a 13-year relationship and you're kind of stagnated, the best thing that you're going to think of is jumping in the deep end if you've been playing in the kiddie pool for 13 years.
Exactly.
Grass is always greener situation.
Yeah. So there really could be some good, like energetic and personality things about the two of you that line up. Now, the thing I want you to think about is, what are you doing by being with this woman?
Right.
Right? Because you said, I haven't had kids. This is my first relationship. So are you wanting to have kids at some point? You may or may not know. Okay. But the point at which you realize I do want to have kids, this might not be the partner for you.
Well, she's already got a kid.
Right.
So you're also throwing another thing in there. If you don't want to have kids, there's already a kid.
But the kid is in their 20s.
It's still a kid.
I I understand, but it's not like he's going to really do a lot of heavy stepdaddy lifting.
And honestly, it's the best situation.
That's kind of nice.
It's nice.
Yeah. As long as you don't try to bang the daughter, you'll be fine.
Don't even.
Yeah, God, no.
Sorry, that's an occupational hazard. We hear a lot of crazy stories, so every now and then, right?
No, that's fair. Yeah.
That's fair. But I think number one, don't sell yourself short. Like
It sounds like you have a lot to bring to the table, Scott.
But being in his 20s, he may not realize. Let's all be honest, right?
Sure. Who did?
Yeah. Knew? And also love you, but not having had a girlfriend before, you might not have a lot of confidence. So not only do you maybe not know the good things about you, you may not have confidence that somebody would be attracted to those good things either. Because for guys, a lot of times, having had a past relationship is like evidence that I am actually good and acceptable.
Sure.
Right? So you may still have questions like that going on that may or may not have anything to do with her treatment. Okay. So here's what I would tell you, or what I would tell any guy dating anybody, or anybody dating anybody. You need to focus on, how do I feel with her? How does she make me feel? What is the flow like in the relationship? Do I feel respected? Do I feel heard? Do I feel like somewhat of an equal to her? Does she value the things that I bring? Like all of those questions about disregard the numbers, disregard who says what about whatever, and just ask yourself, what does it feel like being in that relationship with that person? And is it what I really want? And then you go along until you realize, okay, well, this isn't what I want. And that's kind of what anybody does. And then, you choose something different if that's what happens. If not, if it's still what you want, you just keep going ad infinitum.
Right. If you don't have hard boundaries that are pressing up against hers, you're going to get to learn about boundaries and what boundaries you have and what boundaries you don't have. And
maybe being with her, could help you reflect on where you want to go in your life and what you want out of your life. That's one of the benefits also for young men to be with older women.
There's a lot of benefits.
There's a Seiko, there's a lot of benefits.
There's a lot of benefits.
But not the least among those is any wisdom that she may have or any support that she can give you.
Right.
Right. And a guy in his 20s, might need a little direction, a little help. That's not bad.
The problem I'm going to have for you and you're going to have at the end of your relationship is that you're going to start, if it doesn't go forward and you go back to dating women your own age, it's going to be very difficult for you to have become accustomed to that maturity and that kind of level, and bring that back in.
Yeah.
You're essentially taking a step back 5 or 10 years. That can be
also sex.
Also the sex.
Yeah.
Because a woman in her 40s knows every nook and cranny of everything.
And you're 25 and you can keep up. She's going to take advantage of it.
And you're going to get a hell of an education, son.
Yep.
So
yeah, you will benefit a lot of things out of this.
That's right.
401k contributions. It's fantastic.
That's right.
And she'll teach you.
And she will too.
Yep.
So, yeah. And thinking that somebody may benefit from being in a relationship with you is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, we should be able to benefit from being in a relationship with partners. They should add to our lives, not take from them. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you're all right.
Thank you guys. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm going to sit and reflect on it.
Okay. Good deal. Well, thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling, Scott. That was great.
Thanks, guys.
Right,
have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
What was the problem?